Hi, hoy. How's it going, everybody? Hello, Robin. Hello, Luna. Hello, everybody. Morning, Neon. I, uh, I woke up kind of sad today, and I don't know why. Um, but anyway, I was like, I should stream to make myself feel better. Sorry for the crunchy. I'm eating, I'm eating pineapple. And I didn't take out the core, and it's got a very thick core. Crunchy pineapple. Yeah, I didn't decore it. I should have. But because I don't usually, but I guess the pineapples that I usually cut up are more ripe. I don't know. Anyway, is it true what they say about pineapple that it makes like your it makes your cum taste better? That is true. Oh, cool. Our play stream cum taste test. I can't even say that was a straight face. Goddamn. Um, I was talking to Bakin the other day. I have, I have a note in my notes. Speaking of which, I get to check the I streamed today box on my notes for today. But I have a note in my notes that I note down things that I want to talk about on stream. You know, like little bits. Our friends mailing in or something. I don't know. I mean, like if you wanted to, mm, I don't I don't just. Yes, I have a file called Dead Air Prevention. Potential meet and greet idea. Bring your fucking specimen vessel. Uh, anyway, I'm on Twitch right now. I can't. Okay, I have no. You have to pay a licensing fee. I have to have like partial ownership rights, like a horse. um. Anyway, so I have a little note called bits, and I was running one by Bakin the other day, and he thinks I'm insane. But I know that you'll hear me out, and you'll understand that I'm a sane human being. I'm perfect. I everything I say is right. And everybody thinks I have a fat ass and only good opinions. So I'm gonna run this by you. I need your honest thoughts. You know how in basketball, only good opinions from a man who thinks Coke and Pepsi taste the same. Look. Me saying that was an admission of personal fault. No, we're talking about this now. I'm derailing. Me saying I don't think I could tell Coke and Pepsi apart is an admission of personal skill issue. I am being humble. I am bowing my head and donning my hood and praying to the Lord and saying, Lord, I am weak because I do not think I could. I am I am I am expressing sincere humility that I don't think I could tell Coke and Pepsi apart. If there was a gun to my head, I think I'd slip up. I know I failed to express that earlier, but that's what I mean. That's what I mean. I don't think that if you put 2 cups in front of me and plugged my nose, that I could tell the difference. I think my ability to discern various types of brown sugar water is poor. Because I didn't grow up in a soda household. 2 cups, one Nemo. I'm gonna die. Gotta call a hitman and ask for a cancellation. No! No! I already made beverages. But yeah, like I don't think that I have that skill. I think that like honestly, like okay, here's the thing. Everybody always talks about Coke and Pepsi. Do you think you could tell Pepsi and RC Cola apart? Be honest with me. Have you even tried RC Cola? I have. Tastes the fucking same. RC is disgusting. What are you talking about? It's brown sugar water. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Okay, I'm being gaslit. This can't be. I don't understand. Are you I reckon I could tell Dr. Pepper and Coca-Cola apart. Yeah, they're not both like Dr. Pepper's not a cola. I if you put a cup in front of me, I'd be able to go, "Hey, that's Coca-Cola." My level of like being able to distinguish things, it ends at Coca. I think those are just too close together for me. Like if you put a cup if you put a yellow jug in front of me and I drank it, I'd be able to tell if it was piss. Now, if you put like the fucking store brand like Monster Energy Zero Ultra like generic like Aldi brand energy drink in front of me, cracked it open, poured it out and wait for it to go flat, and I drank some of that, there would probably be and this is an indictment of their product and energy drinks like that in general. There would probably be a part of me that would like a singular neuron would fire, and it would go, "Is this piss?" Because I'm gonna be honest, that shit it's salty. It's bad. I don't recommend it. Um, I am not built for like the Slavic e-girl Monster Energy Zero Ultra lifestyle, where I'm just like insanely hot and I don't know, go missing 3 years after people discover me, and I don't know where this bit is going. This bit is dead on the table. I feel like I'm just like spouting an objective correlative at this point. Like, I wish I was an insanely hot e-girl. Me too. The financial aspect of it just seems so good, and I'm a whore. Um, like I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If I was a hot girl, uh, Findom Nemo. I'm not into Findom. I say that and immediately think of a situation in which I would be into Findom. Fuck. um like I'm not into Findom in the and also no judgment on Findom. Like, it's two consenting adults. I don't care. As long as you're not like coercing the Findom, in which case I feel like it's not even Findom anymore. Um, but like if I'm not into just like ooh, give me money. You fucking worm. Um, I feel like I could be I could probably do an audio where I'm like, "Give me your money," because
Some people are
I
more
would be
bottom
better.
than
I
others.
would use it better than you would because I know what I'm doing. I have financial literacy. You fucking filth. Hi VV, thank you for the resub. Almost 60 months. Wow. What is that? Like, is that 5 years? Wow. Wow. That's so cool. I'm gonna be real. I'm not into findom conceptually, but if you drop the phrase financial literacy, I think it would off me for life. Patrick Bateman core, there is an idea of a Nemo, and while you may stick out your hand and shake it and feel flesh, I am simply not there. Drive by resub, night Nemo, night VV. Enjoy. Good luck at your meet and greet with Yozo tomorrow. Sorry, I'm moving my hands a lot, and you can't see it, and that's kind of a shame. Um, Update. Ya boy's even more of a whore. I went into the VR yesterday, and I now have full body tracking. We need hand model. I would love one of those super expensive hand models. Yes, I have full body tracking. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. It took ages to set up. Like, it was so hard. My friend Shumi, who is like the VR expert of Just Friends, helped me set it up because they're actually they're her old trackers. And she's currently like busy with school and shit, so she was like, "You can have these." Because I was planning on upgrading in the future. So in the meantime, you can just have these. So I have a Haritora set up. So it's like a fucking like Attack on Titan 3D maneuver harness. Um, my vertical ascent trousers. So there's like a waist tracker and then 2 thigh trackers and 2 ankle trackers. And they all go around me, and I put on I put on my slutty little like indecently small um dolphin shorts that are bright orange. And I because otherwise it's way too hot. Nemo pole dance streams soon. Um you know what? If somebody wanted to sponsor if somebody wanted to foot the bill on like a pole in the room that was like safe to use, I don't know. Maybe I could be convinced to learn how to do that. If there was money in it, I would absolutely do it. It would also make me sexy as hell. I'll pay you $10 to dumpster dive at a Goodwill and a Domino's. Keep your money. I am I believe in I'm doing that for the love of the game. um but yeah, so I hung out with let's see. This is my friend, yeah? That is my friend. I hung out with Mary Squid last night, and I met some of her friends. It was my first time hanging out with strangers in VR. Um, it was quite fascinating. there's a lot of sociology going on in the VR chat, and I'm here for it. If you're good at something, never do it for free. I'm not good at dumpster diving. It's not about It's not about money. It's about making a statement. I say with 18 Domino's pizzas under my arm of Gunners 2. Hey, listen, I am at the point in my life where I am no longer concerned about the sexual proclivities of others. I am a full-grown adult, and at this point, I just care about making money off of them. Your adventures and research into VR chat society. That's probably what VR chat streams will end up being like if they happen like that. That and like world exploration, because that's a really cool aspect of VR. But yeah, I still have to get the thing that lets you ooh. I'm tasting it. I'm tasting it. That's the last piece of pineapple. My mouth is starting to break down. The enzymes in the pineapple are starting to disintegrate my mucal lining. It's eating me. Hey, listen, I run a 30K follower Gunner account that I have long time conversations about political. Okay. Donut, you need to tell me if you're joking. Because if you're not, I want to know. I need to know more about that. You're not. Meet me after class. I need to know about the sociology of gooning. God, what's my fucking life become? This is what I'm using my first degree for? Jesus Christ. Sup, attic slut. Hello, dog. I'm not gonna say what I just thought because I might get banned. No, I won't get banned. What's up, dog? Do you need me to come down there and fix your dick because your knot got stuck out of its sheath? Like what? Like, sir. What? I'm just saying, it happens. You ever seen the dog and it like gets like one of those what is it? It's like that one TikTok where she's talking about like how her dog gets like $50 boners and they would have to take it to the vet because its dick was like gonna fall off every time, and they were like after like 4 times the vet was like, "Okay, here's how you fix this." Why? Because I don't know. Don't post the fucking Bakin smug. I don't know. This is what we need to put you away somewhere. They put me in a home. I don't deserve to live with normal people. But yeah, so VR chat streams are like right on the cusp. Yo, dog, I heard your knot fell. Hit a knot on the double knot, so you won't nut when you knot, dog. Oh, God, that's awful. That's horrible. Anyway, VR chat streams are like one piece of software away from being a reality. And honestly, it doesn't even heat up my room too bad. Want a VR horde up? Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Do it, do it, do it, do it. I've seen you in like a femme furry model. It's good. Is there a Fem Nemo model? Not yet. However, I have had a couple people offer to make me one. So I'm probably gonna take them up on that, and we will get like Nemo whore, like either Amazonian stacked or I don't know. So it'll probably Femme Donetta turned right into Dominatrix Gooner fuel. I have no doubt. Knowing you, that's exactly how I thought that would go. You need a model with a gender slider. Have you seen that one? I have seen that one. Where it's like the fucking dick toggle. Is the chemical turning the lady frogs gay? Yeah. I feel like model results may vary. There is like a 50% chance. Actually, it's more like an 80% chance that it's just like fucking huge gazongas, because that's what the model bases out there are like. And I'm not gonna like it'll be like an altered model base, most likely, to start out with, because I'm not gonna like impose upon my friends to be like, make me a brand new model, blah 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 blah. But I remember I joined and everybody around was like, "Oh wow, you are very large. You have very large chest. Your breasts are absolutely enormous. And you're also much taller than me. Jesus Christ." How big, please? The meta currently seems to be like head size. I did see one of Mary Squid's friends get like titty sandwiched. Bigger? No, they can't be too distracting. I need to be able to teach my lessons in VR. It's the next stage of academic evolution. VR chat model I used was like a 4'11" curvy cat girl. Yeah, that's another one that's pretty popular. There's also like the I should get on VR chat. There's also like there's the other meta that's existed for way long, which is because they're just out there all the time, which is there's that one style of art that like every like okay, I'm going to throw around some terms. I don't mean any of them derogatorily, but I don't know how else to describe this, which is, you know, that one style of model where it's got the really like pouty looking lips and like facial piercings, and it's the model that every VR chat mute like owned dancer that is in like a pseudo legally binding contract and just serves as the entourage for like a small niche internet micro celebrity has. I'll post an example in your Discord. Thank you. Genuinely, because like there is a certain visual style, and it's like you see it from across the room and you're like, you're a whore and you probably don't speak. But yeah, those models are still somewhat popular. Lots of honestly, I'm surprised at how like I'm surprised how scant all the clothing still is in VR chat circles. Like they're still on like the 2000s meta of like Hooters girl outfit, where it's like this is the minimum legal amount of clothing that I can wear in public. And then like I don't know, they've got like fucking neon glowing horns or like big bunny ears or whatever, but they're wearing like a crop top and like dolphin shorts. I'm surprised that with the current like influx of like I'm surprised characters like Makima haven't changed it where it's like although I guess it might be a limitation cuz like I could see I suppose this is what I'm saying. I'm surprised there's not more models of like fucking thick women in very tight jeans. There's a lot of ones that are like Blue Archive as well. Like Blue Archive seems to be very popular in terms of model design. Like you'll go into like an avatar world where you can like pick and choose ones, and like half of them will be like Blue Archive looking anime women, and every once in a while you'll click on one and try it on, and you'll like do one of the hand motions, and it's bound to like just the most heinous facial contortion known to man. Like fucking you hold up two fingers and this girl looks like she's getting her back blown out. um Anyway, VR chat is pretty cool. It's a very fascinating it's a very fascinating experience. Um it For me the coolest part is that like I put on the anime girl. I dwell within her flesh. And the part that gets me is not seeing other people, but like I hold out my arm and like in VR, I see my forearm specifically, and something about that, like something about seeing the model's forearm move around where mine would be. And I look at it and I'm like, I know that's not my arm, but my brain is telling me that that is absolutely my arm. Yeah, it's me, except I'm not me. It's trippy, right? Yeah, I've also found that like so like I know that like phantom sense is like kind of a contentious thing because there's a lot of people that like overblow it, and it's like I know your nerves aren't firing the way you're saying they are. However, um I will say, when I take the other finger and I go out and I like brush against the fake arm, I do get like the phantom limb experience a little bit, where it's like I feel like a warm tracing sensation, even though I'm not touching myself. I'm like, oh no, the new flesh. Is a mental hurdle we must work to overcome in anticipation of obtaining the new flesh. Yes. Posted the model. Does this model have a black latex tongue? It's me. Of course it does. I I don't know. There's something about the mindless self-indulgence. Like the the casual and full acceptance of everything that somebody likes about something in a at a full and like frontal level about VR chat that I find very admirable. I think it's nice that there can be a space for that, and that two people who are like I think it's beautiful and should be encouraged that two people who both have dicks and go about their lives as cis men can sit down and put on anime girl avatars and hold each other lovingly and pat each other's hair and talk about life and make each other feel better in the confines of the digital realm. I think that's a beautiful thing and it should be protected. What was that sound? That was my water. I drink out of a cup. Did you piss in a jar? No, I didn't piss in a jar. The bathroom's right across the street. The hallway, not street. Ooh, the sound of water. Ooh. You want to piss yourself. You want to piss yourself so bad. Ooh, you want to piss yourself. You little piss baby. Ooh. Fucking perverts. I pissed. Mama, I pissed your bed. Got part of my thumb popped off using a mandolin a few years ago. Months after healing up this very moment, anytime I touch something with the healed area of my thumb, I get a new sensation, like touching metal or my cat's fur. I don't know what it's supposed to feel like, but I get a jolt each time. I can't stop hearing "Invisible" by Duran Duran. So wait, you like you lost part of your thumb, and now when you touch things, it's like there's a different texture? It's the same texture, but the sensation is registered as completely new. Oh, that's interesting. So it's like you touch something and you're like, I've never touched that with this finger before. Touch typing is wild. Oh, so it's new all the time. It like there's no desensitization. That's wild. Oh, that's so weird. It's very annoying. I bet it would be. I mean, at the same time, it probably is like there's probably an application for having just a digit that experiences pure, unbridled new sensation constantly. It's called. Oh my god. I was trying to be tactful, and then you come out here fucking gremled. I'm gonna have another piece of it. I'm gonna melt more of my mouth out. The layup and the dunk. You mean gooning? No, as Vivi said, it's not gooning. Gooning, you gotta be in the. If you want to call yourself a real gooning, yes, gooning used to mean something. If you want to be called a gooner, you got to be in the trenches, on your computer, on your phone, just zoinked out of your mind for hours. 20 minutes? No, that's fucking normal. That's an ordinary session. But oh no, the back of my hand touched my penis. I'm a gooner. Oh, God, fuck you. Sorry about that, boss. Stolen valor. It is. It's gooning stolen valor. Look, you jack off more than 3 times a week, so you're a gooner. There are people out there throwing their lives away for the love of the game. Listen, okay, so when I don't know if I should be proud about this. Um, but so back in the day, I was real. So like when I go to peruse something, we're going to tiptoe around this so that I can talk about it on Twitch.tv. When I go to peruse, uh, gentleman's special interest literature, I prefer my images to have text, captions, if you will. As a result of this, when you go looking for this sort of thing, there's not a lot of SEO going on. The search engine optimization is not ideal. Therefore, a lot of things get mixed together. There's also a lot of cross pollination. So every once in a while, like a decade ago, I would come across Gooner content. The Our forebearers would be disappointed in what we have done with their pastime. The person I'm currently talking to on that Gooner account has admitted they're NSDAP follower and they Roman salute when they clap. What? That's bizarre. Every time. Jesus Christ. That feels unhealthy. The Bloodhound Gang was a mistake. Oh. But yeah, in summary, gooning used to mean something, and we have taken away. Uh, we have destroyed a proud cultural tradition. We we have the young people have appropriated gooning, and they have diminished its value. What am I saying? What is this cultural appropriation? It might as well be. They came in like white people coming in and fucking ruining I don't know, ruining Mexico City. Have I shown you that on television, on like on stream? I know I've watched a video about it, but apparently there's like an epidemic of like white tech workers basically invading Mexico City for like a cheaper a cheaper price of living. And like they don't learn like Spanish. They just like form their own little like enclaves, and they demand that like they raise the prices for everybody else, and they're pushing everybody out. And it's like, wow, this feels so fucked up. There's an epidemic of white tech workers. You could have stopped it. It's like the fucking poster where it's like, new in town, work in tech, leave, kill yourself. Everyone hates you. The tech bros are creating ghettos for themselves. Sort of the other way around. They are gentrifying Mexico City. Was that a popular segment where the mariachi bands would play loud music to annoy them? I think that did happen, yeah. Which is beautiful. Popular uprising. I love it. Yeah, that's why Cali sucks, because people take all the jobs from in the city and then move out of state to work from home. Yeah. It's like, "Oh, I live in fucking rural Alabama and I can't afford food anymore because my city decided to give tax incentives to work from home workers to boost the local economy, and the local economy has been boosted out of my price range." I also imported weird cults with them. Yeah, they always like It's like, ooh, I need my fucking healing crystals in my rural Arkansas farm town. I've been seeing a lot of content about the Hamptons lately, like the fucking like the rich people get away from Manhattan. And apparently apparently there's like do you think Gooners have their own Jo crystals? I think absolutely, and I think they're more powerful than any that we could ever have. Um, Mere mortals cannot achieve the level of Jo charge that a Gooner could. Isn't there a Kennedy compound there? Yeah, I think so. I think Jackie and Junior got married there out in the Hamptons. And I remember I watched an interview by one of like the housekeepers for fuck, what was Jackie's maiden name? Whatever they were. Um and she was making fun of the Kennedy family for like getting like they decked to the nines, and then they were like, and we were just dressed casually. This was just Jackie getting married. And it's like, damn, the fucking old money burn. Jesus Christ, you people are all horrible. uh but yeah, so apparently in the Hamptons there's currently a thing going on, and has been going on for a while, but has been getting more extreme, where they have like gourmet grocery stores, like Erewhon cranked up to 11. Like they've started importing the Japanese $400 melon. We're talking like $100 a pound lobster salad, black truffles, $130 bottles of like Japanese squeezed orange juice, that sort of thing. I'm so sad I didn't have time to visit an Erewhon when I visited LA, but you're still pure. You've been freed from the concern of sin that would accumulate on you, the impurity that would accumulate on your body, on your soul. Not to buy, but to laugh. Okay, I suppose if you go in with that mindset, it's fine. But Haley Bieber $20 smoothie? What do those words mean? Who's Haley Bieber? So like I know it's kind of passé to be like, "Oh, how much money would these people be saving in the fucking Starbucks line if they stopped buying Starbucks every day and made coffee at home?" Like I know that's a bit passé. Like everybody has a reason for like their consumptive habits. And for some reason it's just not time effective or whatever. I don't know. I'm not a coffee person. I don't know how the culture works. And I'm not going to pretend to. Smoothies legitimately are one of the few things that I'm like, this does not need to be something you buy in public. Like, the price difference between making a smoothie at home, even if you factor in like the price of buying like the intro level Vitamix, which I have done. I am putting my money where my mouth is. I have undertaken this process. The price difference with that, of like making smoothies at home and also having control over the smoothies that you're making, it doesn't make sense to buy smoothies in public. It's such a weird business model. There's a grocery store in DC I went to once where I saw a woman being escorted out by armed security with truffles. The truffles were in a plate glass cooled container. Each ounce was several $100. I've never felt so poor. Death penalty. Skinned alive. That is all. The ones with the strawberry. Wait, strawberry skin. Hold on. Hold the fucking phone. What? What does that mean? Let's go over here. Hold on 1 second. All right, put your gloves on. Let's see. Beverages. Fuck. Hailey Bieber's strawberry glaze skin smoothie. What? Glaze is a blend of almond milk, organic strawberries, bananas, avocados, dates, maple syrup, collagen peptides, hyaluronic acid. Isn't that supposed to be administered like topically? Sea moss gel and coconut cream. Ingredients. Organic strawberries. I saw CMOS. I heard CMOS as CMOS, and I was concerned. Yeah, there's probably it's like THC drinks never have enough THC to actually have any non-negligible effect. A small organic mixed berries. Organic peanut butter protein smoothie. $14. Ingredients. Almond milk. Himalayan pink salt almost invariably supports Pakistani terrorists. It's not from Tibet. Organic bananas, organic peanut butter, organic maple syrup. Just stop saying organic. We get it. Organic cacao powder, organic plant-based protein powder, organic Jerusalem artichoke. This makes you fart real bad, apparently. Like, this is like super gas. 99% of pink salt is a ruse? Yeah. $20 smoothie, but the $50 salmon meal was good. I am 100% certain you could make a more tasty meal at home. Factoring in sourcing and labor. What the fuck is that? Why are they in a little box? These organic dates. Dates Majool. Not Majool dates. Dates Majool. Our delightful choice for a sweet and chewy snack. Grown on the Rancho Meladuco date farm, these dates are organically produced. Enjoy the rich caramel-like flavor and soft plump texture of these delicious Majool dates. Perfect for snacking or adding to recipes. How many are there? 16 ounces. So it's, what is that, a pound of dates for... Okay, that's not actually that extreme. This is insane, though. I'm pretty sure I've seen this for like $3. Pineapple Dream. Pressed juice contains pineapple, orange, and strawberry. Blah. I hate it. 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 Hate, 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 hate. Yes, dates. The one food I know I'm allergic to. Oh no. People who buy this fap to Wes Anderson and Darren Aronofsky physical reels. Ah, fuck. Who's Darren Aronofsky? I forget. What did he make? Oh, Black Swan. Why did I think? Why did it? The American Yuri. Need anything from the store? I might actually. Apples. If you can find some cheap apples, that would be great. Like a cheap bag of apples. Apple. Oh, this is bringing back memories. I was looking at Darren Aronofsky's filmography, and I found The Fountain. My mother really likes The Fountain as a movie. I'm not sure why. That being said, my mother has weird film taste. Um like oh, we're having an ad break. Hold on. We'll be right back. I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I as I was saying, my mother's favorite movie is Kingdom of Heaven. Which has always felt weird to me for some reason. I don't know why. Kingdom Hearts mentioned fog? No. Go sit in the corner. Cover yourself in your zipper jacket and sit in the corner where you belong. At least it isn't the one with Lawrence Turney. Yeah, Kingdom of Heaven was all right. The part that's weird to me is that is her like stated favorite movie. That's always like kind of meshed weird for me. Anyway, we got so derailed. I never got to tell you my bit that Joaquin was like unable to handle. So the premise of this is about basketball, kind of, or like athleticism. So in most athletic conferences, it is banned to do a certain practice, which is you a couple of months before a tournament, what you do is you go and you basically donate blood. You have like a blood bag removed from your body. Okay? You go back and you continue training. Your body remakes the blood that you lost, and then before competing, you put the blood that you took out earlier back in. Okay? Now I don't know. Apparently this improves your performance. Personally, I think it's silly that this isn't allowed. I made that blood. I deserve to use it. It's not a secondary substance. Everything in there came out of me. Like I worked hard to make that blood, and then I made even more blood to replace that blood, and now that blood just happens to be in my blood. Frankly, what if a guy just had extra blood? Okay, so now you're caught up. The question I have is, same principle, come. I wonder how much blood you can pump into a guy. Oh, well, he'll pop eventually. At least one bag, though. I know that for sure. But anyway, so the plan. Yeah, I wonder how much cum you can pump into a guy. Oh, me too. Every night. I don't think that fluid keeps real well. No, it does. It can. It could. I don't know. I'm just saying. Like, I go to the sperm bank. I get milked. Somehow they put me on the end on the fucking the fucking milking table that they did to goddamn Jordan Peterson in Russia somewhere when he was on his benzo kick, and I get my stuff taken out. I feel like the argument of it being your own produced substance doesn't really hold water, like, because if you could distill naturally produced adrenaline from your own brain and then dose yourself with it before a marathon, it would still be juicing. Then sue me. I'm in favor of doping. Ejected right back into the balls. I think you would. The mental image of Jordan Peterson getting milked. I hate this. I'm sorry. I should not be around normal people. I should not be allowed. Anyway, so I go to the sperm bank. I get fucking extracted. We throw my shit in a centrifuge because it's like mixed together and we got to get that out. And then I get like 2 injections right before I do the deed with my good holy matrimonially married wife, and then I like it's huge. Testicle transplant sort of thing. Could I give myself a 4th ball? There was that one doctor who just like for some reason kept trying to implant like monkey or goat testicles into dudes to treat like I don't even know if we knew what testosterone was at the time, but like what he would diagnose as like low T or whatever, you know, that fake disease that's just you getting old. He was like, I know exactly what to do. We'll put a fucking goat balls, a monkey balls in the man. They will revitalize him. He will experience great vigor like a youthful, strapping lad. And like, mind you, this is in addition to his already present balls. Literally just the dude from South Park game who's adding extra asses to gorillas. I want the man. Listen, I have scientific reasons to want this. It's for the testosterone. You. How dare you accuse me of just wanting men to have more balls? Needless to say, it usually went terribly wrong because the body has a tendency to reject foreign tissue from a human donor. And when you're like and also like they weren't hooked up to anything, I don't think. So it was just like, here, have some more ball. I basically just put a fucking meat marble in your dick. How's that feel? Do you feel any more masculine? Two times the testosterone. Yeah, you imagine that? Fucking that would do havoc on the human body. Like you give a guy twice the testosterone, it's like, oh yeah, he's fucking horrifically violent, lifts weights all the time, and has gone bald in about 0.3 seconds. All of the hair on his head fell out immediately. I don't know. I think it's weird how obsessed men in like their I don't know. It feels like the boomers rubbed off on like millennials and to an extent Gen Z, like older Gen Z, that like they're obsessed with their testosterone levels. Collect those testes like Denzo collect all those shotgun. Just like a guy with balls on his arms. Oh, that's heinous. That's awful. Um but yeah, like the fact that young people are like, I got a testosterone test and it was under like 400. Should I go on T? Is this We should have started bullying anyone who uttered the phrase, "Will this kill my gains?" Just violently as soon as it came out of somebody's mouth. Like, the moment somebody opened their mouth and talked about like X behavior will kill your gains for the first time, we should have all gotten around and seduced his mom and just had like the most beautiful lovemaking in human history right in front of him, just to make it like traumatize the hell out of him. Gonna start a fad of testosterone fasting, convince tech bros to alternate doses of T and E for clinical benefit, cyclical benefits. Hell yeah. You know, I think the world would be a better place if Raytheon was run by a femboy. I feel like they would be more stable. I've read Does Running Kill My Gains a bunch of times. What the hell? Be me, a fucking hyper-evolved like endurance predator designed for like the Serengeti to run down a gazelle over the course of an entire like week. Will pursuing my naturally evolved proclivities kill my gains? Will that make me a less healthy person? You have a disease. You have body dysmorphia and you need to get help. Unironically, they'd probably solve the supply. They would. They would. The moment you got tech bro, either that or it would be like Ozempic where they just hog all of the supply that already exists. Although I suppose we've been making estrogen for way longer than we've been making like what are they called? GBL1 type drugs? I kept thinking JLPT and I'm like, no, that's the Japanese proficiency test. That doesn't make you skinny. I mean, it's making me skinny. I'm living the life of like an impoverished college student again. And this time I'm actually walking during it. I did. The biggest I've ever been was during the height of COVID because I was just like not leaving my room. It was bad. It was very bad. I'm coming back from it though. I'm very proud. But anyway, yeah, they would either solve the estrogen crisis or make it way worse. You know what could happen? It could be like fucking John Foreign Killer, the CEO of like Hyper Raytheon, like does like a loading phase of estrogen, starts getting like the estrogen in his body like overwhelming the testosterone, like goes on a couple of androgen blockers just to like get the cyclical benefits that we're talking about, which are totally real and that you should go after. I'm just saying. Neglecting estrogen will kill your gains. What if it's like that guy who's like from the Twitter the tweet where it's like, I had a friend who was like a libertarian and then he stopped because one day he did he did ayahuasca and realized other people have feelings. I mean, these are the questions we have to ask if we want to live in a more beautiful society. Is force femming the rich an alternative option to eating them? Like, would we be able to create a more perfect union if we turned on the sissy hypno beam and pointed it at fucking. Listen, I won't claim to be the first person to say this, but Donald J. Trump was born to be a gay man, a gay queen from Manhattan. It's just that he's gay. He's so gay. I was talking to Mocha about this earlier. You've heard it many times because it's fucking true. He is a Manhattan queen. He loves fashion. He's not good at it, but he loves dressing up. He loves putting on makeup. He loves musical theater. He's a fucking Cats fanboy. He loves the Phantom of the Opera. I was talking to Mocha about this. One finger up his ass in his early 20s and we would have RuPaul as president. They would have switched places. He does. He moves his delicate little hands in such a sassy way. He was designed. Did you hear him talk about fucking Arnold Palmer, where he was just like practically moaning about how huge his dick was? I've heard of gold-controlled hypno kink, and he loves gold. Fascinating. This requires further analysis. But yeah, no. Donald J. Trump is Donald Jehoshaphat Trump, not his real name, although I wish it was. Um, is gay. He's a gay man. He should have been gay. The world would be better if he would just come out of the closet. Yeah, that's my piece. That's my truth. Anyway, you guys want to do some dulls? The dulls. They call them the dulls, but they're anything but. Let's play Connections before it gets paywalled by the New York Times because they took away the mini crossword. Fucking bastards. Not that we ever did it. Okay. Drum, bass, fish, cards. Fiddle, roast, does, flame, chop, axes, blast, dice, coordinate, pieces, board. Okay. Parts of a board game. Uh, this is either bass or bass. Axes. Drum, bass, fiddle. Does is weird. Does feels like it's going to be part of the purple. Blast. This feels like it's going to be. You want backseating? No. No need for backseating. We're gonna solve this the old-fashioned way. Local streamer solves the New York Times connections just like they did in the old days. Flame. Fish. Go fish. Wait. Bash, blast, roast, flame. Is this words for insulting people? Yeah. Let's see. You can fiddle with something. You can drum something up. Drum up business. Chopping block. Last two categories are where I got washed. Good luck. Okay. If you're saying that, that's concerning. You have an English degree. Um, chop. Chop suey. Chop shop. Axes. Does. Fish. You can fish for things. Is this, or is this does, like plural doe, like female deer? Continue that thought. Female deer. Doe. Wait. Coordinate. Fiddle. There's something going on. Female deer. Axes. Does at axes. Because I don't see anything else that would be like the female equivalent of animals. One away. Axes sounds like axis, but that has nothing to do with female deer. This is a tricky one. So we had this, and that's one off. One of these things doesn't belong. Because this like you can fiddle with something, you can coordinate something, you can like drum up attention. Got this one by accident. Oh, okay. Let me ask this. Is this a bad purple or a good purple? I had fish. I think it's a good purple. It's that purple. Okay, so it's not like parts of rivers with the last letters swapped around and put at the front. Okay. It's not a bullshit purple, don't worry. Okay, so at the very least, it'll be satisfying to learn. It was the blue that fucked me. Okay. Well, I mean, I have the blue and the purple surrounded. Coordinate is getting me. Drum and bass are both fish. This is tricky. Delicious coordinate fish fillet. I'm making lightly fried fish fillets. Dad, it's 4 in the morning. Made with an axe. Yes. Yes. Common things you'd find in a kitchen. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. I see. Oh, that is a good purple. That's a good purple. I agree. Oh, that's a satisfactory purple. I like that. It was kind of a guess, but I was like, okay, which words feel like they don't belong? Let's not do those. So yeah, chopsticks, drumsticks, fiddlesticks, fish sticks. All right, what is the blue? Heteronym. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Cuz it's axis and axes, bass and bass, coordinate and coordinate, and does and does. Heteronyms are words spelled the same, pronounced differently, with different meanings. It's the opposite of a homonym. So different, both have different meanings. Homonym, they're called the same name out loud. Heteronym, they're read but called different names. I wasn't I although I will say I wouldn't expect that to just be a category. Like cuz I'm so primed from like words like this being the way that they are that I would assume that this sort of like the dozen does feels like it would be in a bullshit purple. Had to look up hetero. That's fair. There's a whole bunch of like homo and hetero linguistic terms that are really weird. I think there's also homographs, which are uh that's when uh yeah, different meaning spelled the same. Where's the chart? Yeah. Heterographs, different spelling and meaning, but same pronunciation. Heteronym, different sound and meaning, dessert and desert. Uh, Same meaning. That's a synonym. Um, And it's a homophone if it has the same pronunciation, different meaning. Homograph if it has the same spelling and different meaning. So there's overlapping bits. Yeah, they're just standard connections fare. They don't feel like their own category. I think that was the issue. Let's make myself hungry. All right. Kebab roll with sauce and chili flakes, 6 pound. Honey butter chicken with waffle fries and a drink, 25 pound. No, surely not. Good. Nachos and dips. Those aren't nachos. Those are just chips. And loaded fries. I'm feeling good about this one. This one always gets me. And no, the one time the little Brazilian ball is the one. Fool! Oh, it was the price. That was a sad pizza, but it came with a beer. It came with a fucking beer. All right, that's correct. That hamburger looked partially. Whoa! Oh! Cum fries? These have been jizzed on. These have been cummed on. Every time they show up. This is the first time I've ever seen them. I hate every moment of looking at it. Thank you. Those are too high. Okay, this is... Okay. Bolo de caco. De caso? Garlic bread filled with chorizo. I didn't know this was an option. We gotta get this over here. We gotta... Goon chicken salad. No. Jerk chicken salad. Goon chicken. Yeah, can I get one order of the jerk chicken? Oh no, we don't serve jerk chicken. We serve goon chicken. It's freshly choked. Is available in DC. I gotta get me some of this. This looks fantastic. It's probably the jerk chicken though. I'm so happy to be wrong. This... What? Wait, hold on. We gotta go back to that one. Okay, sushi. What? Salted herring sandwich, 2... I would take this. But people are gonna take this. That should be higher. Nemo, what? Herring is fucking good. The skill's still on? That's how it's prepared. It's pickled, basically. Okay, 2 battered sausages. It was close. Okay, I need to... it's the price, probably. But I've been to Australia. I've seen their chicken burgers. They're so much better than the ones here. Sushi restaurant, burrito. They sold a fat fucking burrito-sized rolls of sushi, like massive.
Gaming.
Wow. Raziel Arai, thank you for filling out your paperwork correctly. All right, what else do we fuck up? This one, I'm glad I'm wrong, because this is clearly the better choice. I was just worried that people would be like, I don't know, it doesn't look as good. But the price and this one gets me. Okay, they're like a point off. They're like less than 1 percentage point different. Okay, maybe a little bit more. But they're less than 2. This is what I was up against. Fucking fried ball that I have always said looks delicious. But every time I've picked it in the past, it's been wrong. Or fucking... You're right, it is a sad pizza, but it comes with a beer. Like half a pizza and a beer for £9? That doesn't seem as bad as people are probably saying it is. This last one, that's just wrong. That's just incorrect. This is the more delicious looking food. This pepperoni looks foul. Like it looks chewy. Look at those chips. They have so much gravy. Oh, I miss gravy. I haven't had gravy in so long. Oh. Okay. Okay. That was embarrassing. Okay. I will be right back. I need to go undrink my water. We're back. I have curry. I made it last night for dinner, and I'm going to have some now. Why the fuck did I think this would be alright cold? Never mind. Let's stay on the topic of food. Let's play the daily.
That's a fish stick. Breaded deep-fried chicken sausage. Is this the Netherlands? This feels like something you'd get at Fable. They're calling him the best there ever was. Ooh. Kaffir lime leaves, cumin, white pepper, oil for frying, dried shrimp, anchovies, mung beans. Thailand. Cool, really? Rempeyek? Is this Indonesia? Yes, it is. Damn. The kaffir lime leaves threw me off. Looks delicious. Vanilla extract, rum, jam, fruit preserves, filling, powdered sugar, dusting. Is this also the Netherlands? Hot. Denmark, excluding Greenland. Oh, it's Pansky. It's Poland. They used to sell these in the grocery store back where I was from. Growing up, I thought I was the only kid who wasn't Italian or Polish. The Netherlands of the Baltic. I feel like the Netherlands of the Baltic would be something more like, I don't know, like Latvia. What's next? Bandle. That's kind of loud. I apologize. Sounds vaguely familiar. I've heard this song before. Yeah. It's fucking... Oh my god, I know where I know this. I know why I recognize this. Because Vivi has shown me the Simpsons episode. Uh... Vivi's shown this to me. I've never heard the original. Oh my god, I was wrong. It was Earth all along. You finally made a monkey. Yes, we finally made a monkey. Out of me. Jesus Christ, I've contracted the brain rot. Let's do the video game one and see how bad it is. Is it gonna be Megalovania again? Who knows? Hmm. It's not Bad Apple. It sounds like what is it it sounds like, what is it? Is it Old Yuan Shan? Fucking Desire Drive? It sounds like fucking I guess there's some difference there. absolute poetry. Anyway. This sounds like fucking Zun. This sounds like Toho. Fucking hell! Okay. Sometimes my genius is so great that even I cannot. It's original sound font, Bad Apple. Fuck. This might have been what threw me off, because, like, everybody's heard, like... Like, you can play this song in a pregnancy test. It's the Nico Nico version. Which has the weird, like, off beats. It's not just constant, but I smelled him. I smelled Zun. I should have gone with my instincts. Nemo is going to play all the Toho games. Who told you that? I've never played a Toho game in my life. I'm just here for the music. All right, what's next? Let's do Time Guesser. Where are we? Where are we? Southwest Airlines disaster. Burbank, California. Anaheim. Fuck, where's Burbank? It's not up there. No, nothing's up there. Except, like, Eureka and Yreka. Burbank. Burbank. Beautiful, sunny Burbank, California. Fresno, Modesto, Sacramento, Chico, Redding. Oxnard. Fuck, where is Burbank? I don't know. It's probably somewhere around here. And this is probably 1987. 2000. Have you checked your butthole? Banned. Banned. Sent straight to hell from where you sit. The C-Zone. The C-Zone. The C-Zone. Welcome to the C-Zone. Welcome to the cum zone. Master Seafood. Oh. Restaurant. Restaurant y. Restaurant Moria. This is giving Japan, but like. Oh, Jesus Christ, where the fuck are we? There's a 7-Eleven. Are we in Japan? Is this like a really touristy area? That's Thailand. Bangkok. Krungtep Prahamakon. And cell phone. Cell phone. Anybody got a cell phone? You seem to have a cell phone. I don't know, 2015? Oh, it's one of those ones where it's like right now. Alimentation? Alimentation. Duh. I feel like this might be Paris. Wait. To see. Is this Sicily? Cécile. No, surely not. $1954. Okay. Got the time wrong again. I'm not... Lenin. Okay, so this has to be after 1924. Is that Mrs. Is that Mrs. Gorbachev? But this is definitely... This is in Moscow. Okay, World War II happening. I don't know, like 57? Oh. Yeah, my ski. Wife of Soviet ambassador to Britain unveiling a tablet in memorial of Vladimir Lenin, founder of the USSR, at the place where Lenin lived in London. The house no longer exists today, as it is the site of a severely damaged by German bombings during World War II. Oh, this is a red herring. All right, where are we? This is some over. Oh, Jesus. KFC. My. Muy. This is. That's Cyrillic. Is this Moscow? In like right now? Cool. Okay. Final score. It's going to be bad this week, or it's going to be bad today. If it'll load, God. Yeah, that's pretty low. It's above 20K, so I'm not terribly disappointed, but damn. What are the dulls of the week? Map tap. Click as close as you can to the given world cities, 5 rounds per day. Okay. Okay. Close as you can to Rome. Rome's like there. Okay. Rockville, Maryland. This is Delmarva. Okay. Santa Barbara, California. I think that's down south, like here. Taipei. Taipei is like, I think it's down here. Nope, it's up there. Damn. Uzbekistan. Without borders, this is going to be hard. Is it like there? That's cute. What else do we have? Puzzle crosswords without getting stuck. Oh, real bird, fake bird. Acids. Acid is a vinegar. Toothpaste, I believe, is basic. Ketchup is acidic. Acidic. That's acidic. That's oh, mayonnaise is acidic. Really? I guess only slightly. Human blood is... Oh, yeah, human blood is slightly alkaline. Or I guess it's... No. Yeah, slightly alkaline. Only slightly. Let's do catfishing. Anthology television series, American TV. science fiction, horror fiction, television. Dell Comics title, Gold Key Comics title, television franchises. Is this It is. It's the Twilight Zone. Abstraction, cognition, concepts in epistemology, concept in metaphilosophy, concept in metaphysics, concepts in the mind, ontology, subjective experience, theory of mind, thought, unsolved problems. Is this? Yeah. Is my red your wet red? The answer is it doesn't matter. Wait, fucking... There you go. 20th century inventions, American inventions, business terms, cashback and rebate, payment systems. Is this payroll? Credit card. Ah. Establishments in the Basque country. Anti-Francoism. Basque conflict. Is this the Euskaren Front? The ETA. Euskadi ta Askatasuna. Basque is a cool language. Christian states, countries, and territories where Danish is the official language, Danish dependencies, Danish realm, dependent territories of Europe, extinct volcanoes of Europe, former Norwegian colonies. Is this... Yes. This is the Faroe Islands. 1991, establishments in Africa, countries and territories where Arabic is the official language. That narrows it down. Where Somali is an official language. Is this Somalia? Wait, is this Somali land? Yes, it is. 1963 children's books. American picture books. Books by Maurice Sendak. If I knew who that was, it would be so much easier. Fictional humanoid. Fiction. Is this BFG? Where the Wild Things Are. Century in Eindhoven, Netherlands. Aerial opera. Codename. I don't know. Operation Overlord. Market Garden. 1960s British films, English language films, teen films, British black and white films, British musical comedy films, films about the Beatles. I don't know, Abby. A hard day tonight. Demilitarized zones, Egypt in the Arab-Israeli conflict, landforms of the Red Sea. Is this the Sinai? Yeah. Easy one. Okay. Bit embarrassed about credit card. Even though I only got 50%, it still feels so good. Catfishing feels like it's got great mouth feel. It's got great brain feel. Love me a catfishing. Let's see. I think that is where we're going to wrap up today. Because I kind of just wanted a quick stream. I wanted a morning stream to help me wake up, feel like a person again. It's now noon 30. I'm going to have a little bit more to eat, and then I'm going to do some chores. But in the meantime, let's find somebody to raid. Ooh. Let's raid Bodega. Bodega's doing odd. There we go. Thank you all for hanging out with me today. I will be back soon, maybe tomorrow, with a longer stream. We're going to have a grand old time. I actually have a 4-day weekend because I don't have to go back to school until Wednesday because I've got Labor Day off. So, until next time, do take care of yourselves, and I will do the same, and I hope to see you all really soon. Bye-bye.